Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Nurfiana Rahma. You can call me Ika. And now I will presentation about flocculation material. Let's do a small experiment. Will you rather drink this water or this water? Well, of course you will choose the water on the left. Unfortunately, some people in other parts of the world have no choice at all. Did you know that small floating particles in drinking water can make you sick? Imagine we have a super powerful microscope. Can we zoom into the water? What will we find? What are the small particles? How do they float? These particles are of two types: inorganic, like clay, salt, and mineral oxide, and organic, such as algae, protozoa, and bacteria. The bacteria, once ingested by the humans, can sometimes be fatal. All of these small particles are able to float because the air did not heavy enough to settle the bottom by gravity. Suspended particles that are too light and small to settle are called Koloid. When looked at together, this Koloid cause instead a cloudiness or haziness known as turbidity. The more cloudy a fluid looks, the more turbidity. Here we see 4 beakers of water with increasing levels of turbidity from left to right. There's a relation between turbidity and the risk of getting the disease. Science shows that the more turbidity they drink water, the higher the risk of getting sick. Now why is this? This is because toxic compounds can absorb. They stick to the surface of the suspended colloid. The more colloids there are, the more toxic the water can become. These toxic materials and bacteria can cause cholera, salmonellosis, hepatitis A, dysentery, and E. coli infection. These illnesses affect millions of the people of the year and are especially dangerous if children's water system cannot provide adequate defense. Fortunately, we can do something about this. One of the very practical ways to clean the turbid water is called flocculation. Flocculation is the process in which colloids aggregate or come together to form large particles called flocks by the addition of a chemical called a flocculant. Typical flocculant units include alum and ferrix because they work well with turbidity fluid mixture. Now, let's demonstrate how flocculation works. First, we'll need to go out and collect some muddy water from the Koloid river. Here are 2 beakers filled with some water and muddy Koloid river water. On the left is our control, which will remain untouched. And on the right, we'll add 3 milliliters and prepare flocculation solution. Then we'll stir for 2 minutes and wait. Wow, what just happened? The quality in the turbid water on the left may never settle, whereas with the addition of just a little bit of flocculant, the water on the right becomes clear. In order to make this water potable, it will require Kimia infiltration and maybe some additional treatment. If you're wondering what's going on, let's explain how this flocculant business works. Almost all colloids have negatively charged surfaces. This means these positive ions, or charged particles in water, will attract to the colloid surface forming a first layer. Recall how like poles of magnet will repel while opposite poles will attract. The same occurs with colloid in water, a diffuse layer made of mixed and positive negative ions will then surround the first, forming this is called a double layer. This double layer provides a repulsive force that prevents the colloid from sticking the earth. Once the flocculation is added, it injures the surface of the particle, compressing the double layer. And allowing the colloids to stick to each other to form flocks. These flocks are not even enough to settle to the bottom by gravity, given affection flocculation. Many countries around the world use the method for cleaning their water supply. Did you know that Singapore, for instance, producing drinking water from sewer water using the number of methods including flocculation? As the global population increases and free research become more and more scarce. Okay, thanks for watching everyone and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.